Hello everyone, it is I, the Fable of Fables, and this is my dear friend Hamster. She's back from being a ghost.
I'm no longer a Waka Waka.
Yeah, she's no longer a Waka Waka, and this time we're doing Gen 5.
Yippee!
Full disclaimer everyone, Gen 5 is my least favorite generation. Not for any bad reasons, it's just... out of all the generations I personally have experienced, it's just not that memorable for me. And I feel bad saying that because I do know Gen 5 has a decent following. People really like N. They really like the designs of the main characters, which is fair enough. I just personally don't really vibe with it. And if for some reason that bothers you, I apologize. But at the same time, it's not. Huh?
I feel like the story had a good feel for it.
Yeah.
But game-wise, I'm so sorry. Like, it was kind of lackluster.
Yeah, I completely understand. And to my understanding, I've only ever played a little bit, but I think Gen 5 is probably one on the darker side of Pokemon.
A little bit, yes.
Yeah, it's a bit on the more serious, darker side, especially if you're coming from like from 4 to 5. It kind of shows where the direction Pokemon wanted to go, but thankfully they kind of pivoted more into silliness. But last generation, which is still the current one, they got dark again. Jesus Christ, Nintendo, we can't have nice things, can we?
Nobody can.
But we'll get to it when we get to it. So yes, Generation 5 is Pokemon Black and White. And as like
one black and white one. You have to
yes, black
say
and
that.
yes, black and white one. I was about to say it, Hamster. Because unlike the past generations that gave us a third color or a third thing, Black and White gave us Black and White 2. So yes, we have Pokemon Black and White 1 and Pokemon Black and White 2. Which different protagonists, and I believe it takes place like a year or two or something after the events of the first one. I could be wrong.
I never played the second one, so I can't tell you.
I know it's a small time skip. That's all I know. So if anyone can tell us, please feel free to do so. First in the order, Grass Banana Snake.
Grass Banana Snake.
Yep, it's Snivy, the grass snake Pokemons.
Snake.
Yes, it is Snook.
It's
a Snook. Yes, it is an adorable little snake creature.
The danger noodle.
Yes, it is actually a danger noodle. It is in fact a danger noodle. I think out of the generation of 5, I think Snivy is probably one of the favorites. Tepig is probably one of the most disliked of the fire starters. Well, in this generation, it's because there's always that one Pokemon in each generation that's not that popular amongst the fandom. And sadly, I think Tepig is, or either that or Oshawott. Well, I don't know. Probably someone could correct me on that. But yes, that's in the thing. That's Snivy is.
I heard Snivy was like the main one, and then Tepig and Oshawott were like. Well, I had different options, so like either Snivy was this one or the other two.
Yeah. Again, every generation there's always that one Pokemon that is always kind of snubbed out because they're either not that useful in terms of stats and skill moves or just design-wise, which sadly we'll kind of get to when we get to Gen 7 because I know which one not a lot of people liked, which makes me sad. It's really stupid. But yes, that's it. That's this Tepig.
Pig.
It's pig. Yes, it's a tiny piggy man.
It's a pig.
Yes, and to those of you that already know, Tepig represents the boar in the Chinese zodiac. So yeah.
It's actually pig, but it's okay.
Boar, pig, kind of relatively, kind of the same thing.
No. The Asian side of me, no.
I will start throwing facts at you, young lady. But yes, it's the pig in the thing.
Do it.
Okay, so basically, pigs and boars are relatively the same species in nature, due to the fact that when you release a pig into nature, they actually become feral, becoming boars. The reason pigs are so dangerous and have to be kept in line is because they have the most adaptability to things. That's why you have to make sure your pigs don't get loose, because the minute they get loose, they literally become boars. The wild side within them become like their feral nature takes over, and then they start destroying stuff. Boars are actually incredibly dangerous.
Well, it's time to reconvene and support, guys. Goodbye.
No.
Goodbye.
But yes, I wish I was kidding. The thing about pigs and boars, the thing about that makes pigs so like dangerous when it comes to like property damage and stuff is they adapt quite easily to their environment, to the point where if they ever become feral, most domesticated animals will have a hard time / sadly pass away. Pigs, on the other hand, are like, nah, fuck it, we ball, and they literally become boars and start like breeding like crazy and start having a thing. I wish I was kidding. Pigs are probably one of the worst creatures to be like domesticated and fertilized, because they
you know what's the funny thing is? I almost had a pig, Pinky.
Oh, pigs are adorable, but people don't understand that they grow really big.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know.
They grow so big, and that's why like freaking boars are so dangerous, because they're huge.
The big boys. Also,
a little known fact for those of you that are interested in nature: pigs will literally eat you if they have the chance. It's horrifying.
Cool.
There have literally been multiple stories of farmers getting into accidents, falling into pig pens, and let's just say the pigs ate them. I wish I was kidding.
Oh, that's scary, but cool.
Yeah, no, because pigs are basically omnivorous. They will eat anything and anything. Yeah. They'll even eat you if they get the chance. Not because they want to, and not because they're hungry, but because they can. And it's just like,
imagine a zombie pig. We're fucked.
Oh yeah, no.
We're completely screwed.
Yes, we are completely screwed. Also, a lot of feral pigs / boars are very invasive creatures. So if you're an avid hunter, speak to your game wardens to see about helping out if your specific state is dealing with some feral pig epidemic. I normally don't like hunters, but because I prefer that invasive species be controlled, please do speak to your game wardens. This is a weird thing to talk about during a Pokemon video, but here we are.
Let's go.
Yes, the next one, Oshawott.
Oshawott. It's an otter Pokemon.
Yeah, it is a cute little otter. It's a cute little otter guy. I actually have a little bit of a funny story to tell. Back when my friend was playing Black and White, this was the days before like Black and White 2 and X and Y. Mm-hmm. My friend, a friend of mine actually I was hanging out with them, and they told me that Oshawott's I believe Japanese name was actually Amichimaru. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm mispronouncing it wrong. But ever since then, I keep referring to Oshawott as that instead of Oshawott. So yes, every time I see this creature, I refer to it as its Japanese name because a friend told me it. And keep in mind, I am so loyal to my friends. If you tell me something, it gets stuck in my brain. But then if you tell me something like, Fable, did you remember to file your taxes? I'm like, wait, I have to file taxes? That is me. My friend could tell. Look,
that's why I'm Fable's manager.
It's true, yes. Listen, if my friends tell me facts and stuff, I remember it because I treasure that stuff. Hell, I told my friend, like, I told them a while ago, like about a year or two ago, about that. They're like, you still remember that? And I'm like, yeah, of course I do. Because, like, I don't know, to me, like, it's a precious memory, as silly as that might sound. Like, it could be a literal one-off thing, but to me, it's a precious memory. So, yeah, I just wanted to add that little silly fact.
Adorable.
So, yes. So, yes, there is Oshawott, or Michimaru, as I like to call him. He's a little otter boy. And next,
a little boy.
And next, it's Danger Noodle ×2.
Yes, It's a sassy ginger noodle.
It's Servine. Servine? Okay, guys, I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of these ones I'm not gonna be able to pronounce because I don't watch the anime that enough to.
Don't make me say the names. Haha.
No, if Hamster says it, she's gonna get very mean. But yes, Servine, or however you pronounce it, is another danger noodle. As you can see, it's gotten longer and more snake-like, which is kind of cool that it looks like it's very, I don't know. I like this line's design because of the fact that it gets taller, but also more linkier, trying to go fit into the snake aesthetic, which is cool. But yes, it is really pretty.
Very teenage phase.
Yes, very teenage phase. Except it doesn't look like the awkward teenager. It looks like it's getting hit with the pretty stick, honestly.
Yes.
It's like that one teenage friend you have that instead of feeling awkward, they're just like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna turn out beautiful," and they do, and you're just jealous of them, and it sucks.
Yep.
It's like that one. We all had that one friend. I swear to God, you can't. If you tell me you did it, you're lying to me. Rude. Anyway, that's it. I didn't see you in this video anymore. Next is Pig Night. Not gonna lie, it's a little silly.
Wait, that's his name?
Yeah, it's Pig Night.
Goodbye, chat.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
Here, look, that's how it's spelled. That is literally.
I hate it here. I hate.
You hate it here?
I hate.
It's probably gonna hate.
Where's this shining knight and arm?
It's funny because when we see the final evolutions, you're either gonna hate it or like it, depending.
If I remember correctly, I kind of like the end result, his final form.
Right.
Better than this one.
Yeah. Teppei's middle evolution is very that one friend that doesn't know what they're doing. Like that puberty doesn't know what to do with them. Mostly because they look like they're a wrestler, right? Which is kind of funny because Pig Knight is actually firefighting. So yes, they look like a little wrestler dude or a little sumo guy. Which is also still kind of fun. This one is this boy. You can tell he not only has one shell, but he has two shells. It's Duat. He's about to fight you. But yes, he's adorable. I love the colors. I think it's kind of cute. But yes, he went from having one shell to two, and there's a reason for that. I think it's kind of cool, the aesthetic of this one. But yes. But yes, Hamster, what do you think about this boy?
Yes, I love our teenage daughter.
Yeah. Alright.
Like he's doing. Look at me, the Markiplier.
No, not the Markiplier. Alright, and the last one is Superior in the Snivy line.
Danger noodle.
It is literally a danger noodle because it lost its arms and legs for some reason. I don't understand, but like, so apparently some people speculate that it is possible that this evolutionary line, well, specifically this generation, is based off like leaders. Well, it's kind of a weird mix because apparently, like it says superior, it's literally someone of a higher ranking. We'll kind of see with the final evolution of Teppei. We'll kind of get more into that. But yes, it's possible that they are either based off like actual high-ranking people or somewhat inspired by Asian culture as well, which we'll see in a second. But yeah, superior. Well, you'll see. You'll see. But I don't know. It's complete. I could be completely mispronouncing it. Again, a lot of my research ended up with a lot of my research ended up being trust me, bro. And I'm like, I don't want to trust you. I want facts.
I hate those.
I know, I literally tried looking it up so I could be very factual about this, but a lot of the time it was conflicting information, and the comments were literally like, trust me, bro, and I'm like, oh, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. But yes, anyway, final evolution for the tepid line, Embor.
Huh.
A dark, fire fighting type. Embor is possibly based off an emperor, mostly because of the name, but it's also based off a high-ranking general as well. The thing is, the Mega Evolution kind of goes more into the aesthetics of being an emperor because of this Mega form. It does look like it has more regal, like regal regalia, stuff like that.
See the yes.
All right, normally I would wait, but I'm gonna show Hamster the thingy now. Give me a second, because I know Hamster has a love of her culture, and I want to show it to her.
Yes, I'm a CBC guys, a Chinese born Canadian.
Yeah, here it is.
Ooh, oh, it's based on that one god in Chinese.
Yeah. I don't know which one, but yeah, it could be, because this is the Mega Evolution of Embor. So they wanted to go more into the aesthetic of it.
The red face guy, which he isn't an emperor, but
The red face guy?
yes. So his thing is like, you heard of the Death Door, yeah?
Yeah.
So he is basically the Asian equivalent of that. So he deals with the bad people. So if you have like done, bad things, right?
Right.
He will be your quote unquote
Judge
/ guide to the door.
Okay.
Under.
Makes sense. Alrighty. And then the last one, we have Samurat, which, as the name implies, is literally based off a samurai.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because it's not weird in the sense, but sometimes some Pokemon go from bipedal to quadrupedal and quadrupedal to bipedal. Yeah, Oshawott line went from standing on 2 legs to going on all 4s. It's kind of funny, actually. But yes, Samurat is in fact a samurai. You can kind of tell because of the helmet and the fact that it literally has samurai in its name, which is just straight up just short for samurai. So you can tell where the aesthetic came from, like where their minds were when deciding it. Hell, freaking Duat kind of gives it away because of the fact that it has dual freaking shells on its side. But yes, freaking Samurai is such an interesting creature. I don't think it has a Mega Evolution yet. However, the Hisuian variant, which we'll get to eventually, is very interesting because it goes in the exact opposite of this, because samurais are, to my understanding, those that people of honor that work with a lord, while the other one is a ronin. So yeah, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But yes, that is it for the final thing. Hamster, do you have any final words for this lovely design?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I'm a hamster.
You heard it here, everyone. She's a I don't know what to say to that. Anyway. Alright, guys, if you like this kind of content, do like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know. Let us know who is your favorite Pokemon from Gen 5. I'm very curious. Also, let us know who do you think is the one who's not that liked in Gen 5. The reason I say that is because, like I said earlier in the video, there's always the one that's overloved and the one that's ridiculously not loved because of stupid reasons. But yeah, that's sweet. Yes, next time we're gonna do Gen 6, which is somewhat my personal favorite, X and Y.
Yippee!
Till
I
later,
have
everyone. Bye.
I have no idea about X and Y, so I'm gonna go with the flow. Yippee!
Alrighty. Bye, everybody.